Hey guys, Ultra Maximus back with another movie review. Today we're taking a look at The Hobbit, Battle of the Five Armies in 3D. Oh yes, the third installment of the Hobbit films. And yeah, this is actually a better film than I thought it was going to be. I still think the first Hobbit movie was the best of the three. Much like that, the Fellowship of the Ring was the best of the Lord of the Rings trilogy to me. But this actually wasn't too terribly bad. Yeah, so we're going to take a look at the packaging like we usually do. Talk about the film, so spoiler alert, if you have not seen the film and you don't want to be spoiled, stop watching this video right now. Right now. Just stop, because you've been warned. If you're watching thus far, then you don't care about spoilers. So looking at what we get, it's got the standard kind of hologram little bit there. Back of the packaging kind of has, hey, this is all what you can watch in 3D, looking all kinds of cool. It is a pretty thick DVD set, much like all the other Hobbit ones that we have received thus far. The front of the jacket is exactly the same, so is the back of what we get on the cardboard cover. Now inside, of course, you get the little digital thing on how to download, and then you also get some pretty cool little gifty type things on noblecollection.com. We got Gandalf's little pipe, which is pretty cool, as well as you can get Gandalf's staff with a stone in it. Where's that Saruman? No, Gandalf illuminating stone, and then dwarven treasure coins. So that's kind of cool. The set has 5 discs in it. We've got the 3D Blu Ray copy, part 1, part 2, so they actually break it up into 2 parts on 3D. We get the Blu Ray edition, there's a special features disc, and then we get a DVD. Now, this is black and white on the disc sets, but the way they did the disc sets, I like them, so I'm okay with that being a black and white, so not a problem there. So, yeah, initially this was supposed to be a 2-film set. It was going to be an Unexpected Journey and then There and Back Again, which I liked those film titles. However, Pete Jackson, Warner Brothers, MGM, you knew they were going to want to break it up and get another trilogy out of this, so they split up the second film, There and Back Again, and called it the Desolation of Smaug, and then this one, the Battle of the Five Armies, which, yeah, I'm kind of missing the, you know, logically the Battle of the Five Armies, but There and Back Again, I'm sad that that did not get put into the title, but it does go into one of the sequences, so that's kind of cool. This picks up exactly where the second movie left off. Smaug comes out of the mountain and he attacks Lake Town. So we get the destruction of Lake Town right at the beginning, and then they go up to the mountain where the dwarves are at. Of course, Thorin's gone crazy looking for this stone, yeah, the elves show up and they're all getting kind of pissy with each other. Hey, you owe me some of this treasure. No, we don't. Basically piss off. And they're all going to go to battle, and then the goblins show up and all hell breaks loose. Kind of a funny cameo, Billy O'Connolly showing up as one of the dwarves, which was kind of interesting. Was not expecting that, but overall it was a pretty entertaining film. I think it's the shortest of all the Hobbit films, which is not a bad thing, but definitely pretty cool. We get the Eagles, of course, show up at the end, thus completing all 5 armies, and it wraps up with Bilbo showing up. I like the scene where he shows up at the end where they're kind of selling off all of his stuff. Very funny. And then it ties right back into Lord of the Rings where it kind of starts out. So it ties really well into the first trilogy. It's a great saga, I think, altogether. And I'm expecting at some point we're going to get a full anthology set of these movies, so that will be kind of fun. And I have yet to sit down and watch all these movies at once. That's going to be kind of an interesting. It might take a day or two to get through them, so definitely cool. The 3D in this movie does look good. The battle over Lake City looks really nice. When you're going through all the armies of like the elves, and the King of the Elves rides this big moose-like looking thing. Looks really, really nice. Very impressed with it. The dragon 3D effects look really cool. When they're in the mountain, all the different parts inside the mountain look nice, and the gold stash, all that kind of stuff. So really, really good job with the 3D on the cinematography. Is this a film that you want in your Blu Ray 3D collection? Absolutely. It caps off probably one of the best movie anthologies, well, since the Star Wars movie anthology. Definitely a must-have in every nerd's collection and every 3D nerd collection. So there it is. The Hobbit, Battle of the Five Armies. If you guys like this video, thumbs it up. If you hate this video, thumbs it down. What did you think of this movie, this trilogy? How do you think it compares to the Lord of the Rings set? I'd love to hear your guys' thoughts down in the comments below. Thanks for watching. Definitely subscribe to my channel, share my videos. I appreciate it greatly. And as always, look for more videos in the future.